Hello, good morning, everyone. We are back today again with more card reveals from the Tuesday Card Fight Vanguard weekly live stream. So today we mainly just got a bunch of Token Rambo stuff, a couple of promos, as well as one piece of Zero news. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first off, we got the over trigger for the Token Rambo collaboration set. So similar to how the not Token Rambo, I'm sorry, Shaman King. And similar to how the Token Rambo set had, instead of a trigger unit, it had a trigger order. The one for Shaman King also is a trigger order. So of course it has the regular effect of when it's revealed as a trigger, remove this card, draw a card, and choose one of your units. It gets power plus 100 million until the end of turn, and if it is revealed during a drive check, you can activate its second effect. So its second effect is choose one of your opponent's vanguards and deal 1 damage to it. The damage check first, even if there are drive checks remaining. So when you check this on drive, then you deal 1 damage to your opponent. That damage will activate first before you do the rest of the drive checks if you still have drive checks remaining. Now this is really good. It's for one, this thing can, if your opponent's on 5 or 6, if you're against Greedon, then you win. You check this, you win if they don't heal. It's simple as that. Most of these deal a damage effects have the stipulation of if your opponent is at 4 or less. That way you don't just auto kill them. But this order can kill, and it's like, wow. Alright, and then it has being an order card, it has a play effect. So if your Vanguard is in the Oversoul state, and we'll get more into that later, retire all of your opponent's rear guards. It's a board wipe if you're in Oversoul, which is this collaboration nation's main gimmick. Alrighty, next up we have a grade 2 supporting unit. So it has the effects auto on back row center rearguard circle, so the booster circle right behind your Vanguard. When the attack of your unit with Yo Asakura in its card name does not hit, you can pay the cost to counterblast 1 and rest this unit to choose one of your Vanguards and stand it, and it gets drive -1 until the end of turn. Yes, I will accept the risk, thank you very much. This is pretty good. It's a okay card, lets you get some extra attacks, lets you go into, maybe you want to purposely underswing an attack, so that way you miss, but you still get cards from the drive check, and then you can restand, underswing once again, get an extra card off of that as well. Wait, right? I believe that's how it works, because I don't quite know any of the names because I can't read Japanese. I'm going off of effect translations for the effects. So if this is for a grade less than grade 3 card, then you're only going to really get 1 drive check, but you can still swing into a rear or something, and it'd be quite nice, quite fun indeed. Alrighty, we got another card. This one's a grade 3. This is a Vanguard unit. That has the Oversoul effect. It's act on Vanguard circle once per turn. Now, in order to go into Oversoul, you have to use this effect. You pay at a cost, counterblast 1, put a rearguard with Basin and its card name into your soul. And if you do that, first off you're in Oversoul, and then you perform the effect, retire all of your opponent's front row rearguards, and this unit gets power plus 10,000 until the end of turn. If you retire it 1 or less rearguards, your opponent chooses a card from their hand and discards it. It's pretty okay effect. Yeah, it's okay. And then it has an auto and Vanguard effect. When this unit attacks hits, search your deck for up to 1 grade 3 or greater card with Taoren and its card name, reveal it, put it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So it's kind of like it's a free search. If you does not hit Vanguard, just has to hit any unit. Alrighty, next up we got another grade 3 Vanguard unit. So it has first effect, continuous on Vanguard circle. During your turn, you can play 2 orders. If you played 2 orders this turn, this unit gets drive +1. So it's pretty good. It's kind of like a Zorga effect, except you don't need to like do the Alchemagic type stuff. You can just play 2 orders in a turn. Then its oversoul effect. Its cost is place a rear guard with Kororo in its card name into your soul. Choose a Horo order from your drop zone, put it into your hand, and this unit gets power plus 5,000 until the end of turn. It's pretty okay. It's kind of like a more Zorga, like I said before, like a more Zorga based play style of card. You play your orders, you can grab stuff from the drop, you can grab orders from your drop zone, put them into your hand, do all this like neat like order type things in recursion with the drop zone. Alrighty, next up we have another grade 3 unit. So it has an auto. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, search your deck for up to 1 in search of the happy place, reveal it, and put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. So you place it, you get the set order, and then you just continue on with your turn. Its oversoul effect, however, has cost counter plus 1, regard with Togagero in its card name. Put it into your soul. And all of your units, my bad, get power plus 5,000 until the end of turn for each in search of the happy place in your order zone and in your soul. So that's pretty good. I believe this, if I recall correctly, you can have up to 9 copies of that order in your deck, as opposed to like the regular 4 for most other cards. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that though. Alrighty, next up we have this other card, another grade 3 unit. So, first effect is Oversoul. Cost, put a rear guard with Eliza in its card name into your soul. So that has to be, So, you put a rear guard with Eliza in its card name, place it into your soul, and then you counter charge 1, which already is pretty good. And then it's, the actual effect of it is, choose up to 1 normal unit with Elise in its card name from your drop zone, call its rearguard circle. You can recur stuff from your drop zone, put it onto the field, and it basically refunds its own cost to get this card out into the Oversoul state. And then it has another Act on Vanguard Circle ability. This one can only be performed once per turn. Cost counterblast 1, retire 3 Bone Soldier tokens. Choose up to 1 Giant of Calcium from your hand or drop zone and call it to rearguard circle. Yeah, that's okay. It's pretty okay. Alrighty, next up we have a supporting unit, grade 2. It has an ability, Act on Rearguard Circle once per turn. Cost, Soul Blast 3. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards, retire it, and this unit gets critical plus 1 until the end of turn. I like this card. Quite nice. Soul Blast 3 is a bit heavy, but I think it's fine. You're able to pop something, you get crit pressure on this card. I think it's a well-designed card. I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have another grade 2 supporting unit. This one is actually quite good for a Soul Blast 3 effect. So, it is auto. When placed on rearguard circle, cost Soul Blast 3, you draw a card, and then you countercharge 1. That's actually pretty good for the cost, because you're basically turning the 3 Soul Blast into 2 very valuable resources, a card in hand, as well as another counterblast that you could use for a different effect. So I think this is probably one of the better cards that got revealed today, but that's just my opinion on it. And then the final Token Rambo card that we got revealed today is a grade 2 unit, once again a supporting unit. So it has effects. Auto on rearguard circle. When this unit attacks, it gets power plus 2,000 until the end of that battle for each card in your damage zone. So you can get up to 10k extra power if you're on 5 damage. So this makes it a 20k beater on like probably one of your ending turns. That effect is okay. It's whatever. Its second effect, auto on rearguard circle. When this unit is attacked, costs Soul Blast 1. And until the end of that battle, this unit does not retire even if it is hit. I mean, okay. It's like, yeah, this card's like pretty it's okay. It's an okay card. Next up, we're gonna move on to some promos for both the V format as well as the Overdress format. So this first promo is for Genesis. So So it has the effect auto when placed on Guardian Circle. Pay the cost. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 3. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards with that is standing. And until your opponent then looks at the top card of the deck and calls it to a chosen rearguard circle, your opponent cannot activate auto abilities from this call. So essentially what it is you basically you take one of their units and then you pop it, but then the opponent calls something from the top of the deck. It's really weird. I can't really think of anything this could fit in per se. It's an interesting effect, but like, I don't know what they're trying to go for with this card, in all honesty. But the next promo is actually pretty okay. So this one is for Narukami. It has effects auto when this unit is placed on rearguard or guardian circle. Cost Soul Blast 1 and you bind a card from your hand. Your opponent then chooses a card from their hand and binds it, and both players draw a card. Now you might be thinking, that's okay, why would we want to do this? And it's because of its second ability, continuous on rearguard or guardian circle. During this turn, if either player's cards are bound, this unit gets power plus 5k and shield plus 5k until the end of the turn. Oh no, not until the end of the turn. Active on both on the opponent's turn as well, so it's not until end of turn. So this is both a 10k shield as well as a 14k attacker on your turn and in your opponent's turn as well. So you can call this the Guardian Circle, bind a card, they're forced to bind a card, and then you get an extra 10k shield. It becomes a 10k shield, or you can do it on your turn, get that little bit of extra push in terms of power on your grade 2 turn. I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good. Narukami works very well. Pretty sure this works, what is it? It's in Dungary, I think this would work quite well in. I don't know. I'll ask some people who play Narukami about that. Next up, we have a Dragon Empire promo. This card has effects auto and rearguard circle. When you attack this unit, boosted hits a Vanguard, cost counter plus 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. It's okay. It's like, It's not the best. It's not all that good. It's like most things that got revealed today. It's okay. It's okay. We want to know what's not just okay and is absolutely fantastic. We got the reveal of 0G Set 2. And in Set 2 of G and 0, we are getting Aqua Force. We are getting... Whoa, why am I spacing? We're getting Aqua Force. We are getting Bermuda Triangle. And as you can see from those last two units that are on screen, we are getting Neo Nectar as a gacha clan in 0. And I am so very excited for this. And oh boy, Ahsha's finally here in 0 next month for the Japanese version. In the English version, I'm gonna need to wait a few more months for that, but nonetheless, I'm still very excited for it. I'm gonna end the video here, that way I don't start rambling. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to see more of these Vanguard news videos, go ahead and please subscribe, go ahead and like, go ahead and comment your thoughts on all of this news that we got for Card 5 Vanguard this week. I will be covering the English product reveal streams that are coming up this Friday. I might restream it. I might just watch it and then react to it and then post that on the channel. But regardless, I will be covering it. I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.